Good morning. For those that have been following from the beginning, you'll know that this is the original motherboard. Hold on, oops. There's the original controller. They weren't working right because this controller, if you can see, hold on, I'll take you over to the light, has only got 4 buttons. There should be a button there, so that it looks like that one. That's the 5th button, if you can just make it out. But there's no advanced settings on there, so I ordered one off of eBay with the advanced settings, received that one, fitted and installed it about a week ago, turned it on other day, and there is no advanced settings. I'm now going to return that one back to eBay, which means taking all the wires back out and all the rest of the crap that goes with it, replacing it with that again. I swear, where this heater's concerned, if it wasn't for bad luck, I would have no luck at all. So I'm going to have to do that. I've got the QR code to send it back, but then I'm going to have to reorder another one, and hopefully that will have the advanced settings. But there's 2 little clips before this one. They were for the eBay seller. So what I am going to do is, hold on, I'll just zippity-doo into that. Right, that one there, that's the one that I did for the eBay seller. I'll click it, but you'd have no volume. Basically, it's got no advanced settings, and that's how much smoke it were kicking out on the startup. It were doing the exact same as the other remote, so that's why it's going back. I think this will only be a short video, but I might add that clip there to it, so you better see what happens, because I'll be deleting them too. There it is, all back together, thingy iron on it. Now I just need to go swap the motherboard out again. Right, we're back to stripping it down again. Fortunately this time it won't take as long. Off with that, off with the top, and there's the motherboard. Couple of unscrews. That pops off. Pops off of there. That motherboard off. Just for the sake of it, this motherboard on. Like I said in a previous video, these are colour coordinated. That's the only one with 4 pins. It's the only one that'll fit on that one. These 2, they've both got 3 pins, so colour coordinated. Black on that one, red on that. So that clicks into there. That clicks into there. Now the other one, the only way to get this on was to slide it down them pins. But this one, you slide it under. There's the bolt. Yeah, this one I found a lot easier. point bothering putting this motherboard back on, because I'll just be taking it off when a new controller turns up. A bit in there. Top back on, and then I'll stick it back in its cupboard. Right, I'll see you later on. Right, that's it. It's sitting back in its little house. Well, it'll be coming out once I get a new controller, so I need to change motherboard again, so I'm just leaving it sitting there. The fuel pipe, I took all the air bubbles out. If you can see down there, there's a couple, and they were caused by the pump, because all the fittings are nice and tight. Another thing, because it's been in and out like a jack in a box, if you can see it, I'm having to pull this through just a little bit to connect it onto the end of there. And you see where this is getting a bit raggedy, so what I might end up having to do is give it a bit of a pull through. I mean, there should be enough play in there to do that, then just trim end off a bit. But that's where it's going to sit until I get the new motherboard. That'll be the end of this video, I think. That's all locked up where it normally is. I've got today's readings for the central heating, and I think there's tomorrow's and all, and then I shall post the video of the comparison between the diesel heating expense and the central heating. But I'll post this one today, and that'll be either posted tomorrow or possibly the day after. Right, the control's just dangling there in place, but I was just wondering, do I actually need the motherboard, or are all the motherboards the same and you just need to change the controller? If anybody knows the answer, can you drop us a comment? Because I don't see the point of getting the motherboard as well if all I need is a controller. Let me know if you've tried it, or if you need the motherboard and the controller, because the controller for this one might have more gadgets on it than the one from the original. Right, I'm sorry about the first clip being sideways, but the phone keeps piss-assing about, and sometimes it does it upside down, sometimes it does it sideways. But if I hold the phone this way, it should record perfect every time, but it does whatever it wants. Right, I'm just editing the video. That's the first clip there. That's the clip showing the controller. I am just going to add this little bit in the middle, and then I shall upload it. This is the remote that I bought off of you. I'll be attaching another little video with it, but you're supposed to push this button 3 times and that takes you into the advanced settings, but no matter how many times I push it, nothing happens. I've tried all different combinations and that don't work. And if I turn it on, and try it, still nothing. I can't get into the advanced settings on it. Right, I'll attach another little video that'll show me what you're supposed to be able to do. This is what it smokes like. I'll leave it running until the smoke stops. Once it's up and running full blast, the smoke will clear and it'll run clear. This is what only happens on start up. even this looks bad, but you can't really see it because it's windy, so it's just getting blown about. The heater shouldn't do this. Turn it off then and get back to you when it stopped. So I thought it only did it for about a minute, but we're up. Oh, there you go. 1 minute 54 seconds it was smoking pop.